Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2, where in the last episode we've gone to a planet called 2175 Aeia and we found an automatic distress beacon from the MSP Gurns back where Jacob's father was stationed on, so let's check that out. So we'll probably take Jacob along because, well, it's about his father apparently. But who else do we take? Thane? Samara? Thane? Let's take Thane. I think I haven't brought Jack along for some reason. Oh right, I don't like her that much. Yeah, let's bring Thane, come on. Okay. Haven't brought him along for a while, it seems. So this gives 10% more health, this gives 7% more weapon damage. I think the weapon damage is more useful than the health, which doesn't do diddly squat in most cases at all, so yeah. Oh, but you have incendiary ammo. This is good because Thane doesn't have an ammo power, so let's evolve that. And let's go to squad incendiary ammo. Right. And we can also use that. Didn't gain a level. Thane could evolve warp. Yeah, why not? Heavy warp or blast radius when it detonates biotic effects. Actually, the unstable warp is really interesting if you're trying to go in for biotic detonation combinations. Biotic detonations. But yeah, I'm only gonna use warp to remove barriers so I can shoot stuff down, so I think heavy warp is better for me in that regard. But it's technically very interesting, so alright, have that. Oh, it's decent. Interesting. Thane. Thanks.
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years. Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Okay, let's access this log here.
Along with us anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
There seems to be a beacon there, but I would like to explore the wreckage before talking with this beacon, so let's go into the wreckage. What the hell did go on here?
I'd expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him.
Alright. This... That. Huh. Interesting. Is there more logs here? Is there another log?
What?
What the hell?
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology. Override. Beacon resumed. Pause time 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours.
What? Someone paused the beacon?
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Let's start at the beginning.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Who is in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours. Following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback, activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Come on, let's get going.
My father had a working beacon, but didn't signal for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
I doubt that ship carried 10 years worth of food.
Yeah, I thought that too. And if the people ate the local food, then they are apparently going nuts or have neural decay, which I think is just a euphemism for going nuts.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
Calm down first, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them, so they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescuing...
Get down.
Watch out! Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape! I see
Dane, why are you already down? What the hell? Dane? Don't let this cover.
on board! I see them!
Damn, Jacob, can you use that? Thanks. Everybody's down but me, yeah. There's another one, alright. Now they're going to cover. That's not good.
Filter down.
Yeah, he hit me like 3 times and my shield is already down. Sure! Come on now, bitch. Embarrassing, guys.
Neural decay doesn't quite cover the reality of it.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
Now we also know what's very wrong, that you just died.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
Yeah. Alright.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure.
Yeah. Actually, this entire mission is filled with lots of logical problems, because 8 years ago, basically everyone was using the weapons like they were used in Mass Effect 1. It was even before that. And so there were no ammunition.
They better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
So the weaponry was, for instance, not ammunition based, because everyone was just using weapons. When they heated, you waited for some time and they went down. But they should have been locked in that state. So they shouldn't use weapons with heat sinks, for instance. And also they have quite modern mechs and technology who are also not that old. So yeah.
They have the same uniform as our attackers. Definitely not as aggressive, though.
And they're all female for some reason.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent.
Possibly. But the female on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
That's not a good sign.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop.
I agree.
He keeps us, protects us, and we please him like he demands.
Please him, yeah, that sounds very not so good.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Firing? What? I just hear someone say firing? Oh, hi.
Requesting assistance. Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
I can't hit it there for some reason. But
your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
Even Terminus pirate clans rarely kill their own crew to enforce discipline.
Well, that would make them hate him. Maybe it was just for defense.
I'm not so sure, Jacob. Not too many things here make any sort of sense.
You could end it.
What do you mean?
You have his face.
But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read, but this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
So?
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on.
That's not a normal reaction to that.
He wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? It'd never get out. They did fix it. The signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Yeah, there were surely some people who were enjoying this long holiday.
Does it say why he separated the men and women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard? I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
Yeah. Apparently we have to get through here. So maybe this mech can help us out. Lend us a hand, in a manner of speaking. Dip, dip, dip. This one. That. No. Oh, it explodes now. Okay, let's get away from this.
Really him. Just got free. He's covering his ass.
Yeah, but I guess what's going on here and how we solve it we'll see in the next episode. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.